Arden and I started our parenting career as foster parents, which means that we didn't have that whole 9-month window to get used to the idea of a new member to our family. Our first child was not a vulnerable, milky-breathed infant with yummy cheeks, and there was no cooing or snuggling. No, when 15-year-old Amanda moved in, she was freshly out of the closet, a full-on teenager with nicknames, a personality, likes, dislikes, friends, hobbies, fears, and we knew none of them. We had approximately 5 seconds to figure out what the policies were in our home. Do we give Amanda a key to the house? What happens if she doesn't like the lasagna I serve for dinner?
She didn't.
Or drops the F-bomb at dinner?
She did.
Can she help herself to food if she's hungry at midnight? And do you need to ask a 15-year-old if she brushed her teeth before she leaves for school? Parents, yeah. Amanda was the first of many foster kids we had, and she challenged me in many, many ways. But in the 6 months she was with us, she also taught me a lot about family. Mostly how complicated it is, how full of contradictions, and how fragile. She also modeled compassion and forgiveness. She helped me find love in the mixed-up messages she was getting from her parents. I admit, her willingness to give them another chance scared me. I judged them pretty harshly, and I wanted to protect her from more pain and disappointment. And then one day, her mom stopped by the house with a giant pan of arroz con pollo, Amanda's favorite, she told me. You can pretend you made it, she said. And then she rushed back to the car where her husband was waiting. I took the food, confused but grateful. I didn't pretend I made it. It wouldn't have worked if I had. Amanda knew instantly where it came from. This is how my ma says sorry, she told me. It's my favorite meal. So, should we eat it? I asked. Hell yeah, you know how good my ma's arroz con pollo is? So we ate. Amanda took in every bit of the love her mom was sending her in that chicken and rice. It was the first of many steps. And that's just it. We figure out how it works as we go. We make mistakes. We try again. We forgive and ask forgiveness. It's messy. It's family. Arden and I fostered a lot more kids after Amanda, and every one of them taught us something about the family we strive to be. I'm grateful for their lessons, grateful for the way they've changed and challenged us. I've been so incredibly blessed with many children, warm and open adults who now just ask, how many of you, before holidays? 3 fantastic daughters who are always willing to make more space at the table, and a spouse who literally just yesterday, on the way home from the airport, said to me, we need to add another person to our cell phone plan. There's a refugee who's from the Democratic Republic of Congo who just started at Wheaton, and she doesn't even have a phone yet. So we're seeing her this week. So, ready? Family, that bunch of imperfect humans
Who won't leave you alone in the world.
And who don't leave you alone in the world.
in sickness, in health, in temper tantrums, interventions, all your intentional, accidental mess. Family is about showing up, being there on the hardest days, and making room no matter how crowded life already is.
In-laws,
Outlaws,
tradition,
competition,
attaching,
separating,
testing,
failing.
And then sitting down to dinner again and again.
an ever-changing,
Never changing condition.
When you say yes to love.